sore, stiff, tired, if you are sick and tired, clear your energies. Allow these energy centers to awaken within. Chakra dancing is a beautiful way to do this if you haven't done that already. Work with the flow of the earth energies. Consciously connect to and awaken your energy centers. And your human experience will be anchored in the now, which is our most precious gift of time. I wish you love. I wish you light and peace and so much joy. Namaste, beautiful soul. Enjoy the rest of your experience with the world united.
Thank you, Michelle. Really calm. Even my voice is sounding more grounded.
Feeling all smushy.
So much gratitude for leading us through that. And so now I get a chance to do a little couple. Okay.
Absolutely. Fire away, Nancy.
Yeah. So our topic for today is science and spirituality. And if you look on the face of it, they both seem very paradoxical. Science demystifies everything. It explains everything. It tries to resolve the mysteries. It's objective. Then when you think about spirituality, you're going deep into the mysteries. It's a very subjective experience. And I know you bring it together in your work. Can you share a little bit about how you integrate science and spirituality in your work?
I can. It's very interesting because when I'm working and speaking, all of the science goes away and the heart comes to life and my feelings are on the periphery of everything. It is very important that we understand that it's time for us to learn who we really are. And most of us are well and truly on this journey because our earth is awake, alive and thriving. And we are being moved into our own truth. The spirituality has always been there in terms of the quantum physics and the quantum flow, and we're now learning how to quantum jump. One of the beautiful things I do with the modality of WellPoint hypnosis is invite through a process the client's higher self to come forward and answer my client's questions. And it's incredibly profound because it is that part of the session is recorded and you can't unhear your higher self telling you how incredibly special you are, how incredibly magnificent you are, how incredible your contribution to mankind, to unity consciousness is. You can't unhear that. So it satisfies the brain and it allows the soul to thrive without the interruption and the interference of our belief patterns and habits. And I know a lot of people that I work predominantly with the earlier awakeners, those that are very confused, that are very lost, that have believed everything that they've been told, and to this point where they know that there must be more. So it's important to satisfy the scientific part of their mind and also to allow the heart to fully thrive and come alive. And when you connect the two, when you allow the mind to drop into the heart, it's I often use the analogy of driving a car for forever until we awaken. The mind has been driving. The heart has been possibly in the back seat, and the soul has been in the boot.
Yeah. Oh.
And until we allow that, the mind in its ultimate wisdom and beauty, and there's no judgment here, it has done a magnificent job to keep us safe, to get us here. But until we allow to share the driving and allow the fact that the heart and the soul are what and who we are before we come into this human, and who it will be as we transition, and you know, allow the mind to perceive and conceive that it may not know everything, that's when the game starts. But it is important, in coming back to your questions, very important that all be satisfied so that there is unity within. Because until there's unity within, there cannot be unity outside, with outside of us. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes. And I think I get it, that, you know, that integration has to happen. It happens really at the heart. And, you know, and that's how we, you know, and no matter what you do, you got to bring the soul, because otherwise you're just working from your limiting beliefs and patterns. Does that?
And there's nothing wrong with that, because that is what we are led to believe. Yes. However, we are now, fortunately, with movements like this, we're now finding our tribes, we're finding our truth, we're finding our peace, and we're finding our purpose. And when we connect in with others that are on that journey, we just explode. We step fully into everything. And I firmly believe that every one of us holds a piece of a puzzle that fits into the complete picture. And until we find that beauty in every single one of us, our puzzle will not be complete.
That's true. We complete each other. So beautifully put.
We certainly do.
So beautifully put, Michelle. Michelle, you know, so everyone wants to find their unique potential. You know, because I think you have low esteem, and on the other end, you know, there is unique potential. Like, if you know what is your unique potential, you can never have low esteem. I feel that people who have low esteem, you know, you really haven't known what is their unique potential. So as you go on this journey and you introduce people to their higher selves, you know, to know who they really, really are, how should people listening to us right now, what is the first step you need to do to uncover your unique potential? Because I know that age is no bar. We are all figuring out, we're all trying to find out what is a purpose and what is our uniqueness. And I see that at every age now. Earlier, you know, you would find young people and you would ask them, what do you want to do? But it is no longer true only for them. It is true at every age. We are constantly trying to find what makes us unique. How do we go on that journey?
Life gives us clues. And at our points where we are at our most joyful and our happiest is when we're on track. When we pay attention to what our peers and our people come to us for advice on, that is that part of us that they see that we can't. So when we pay attention to our energy, our heightened energy, our joy, our happiness, and we listen and tune into those moments in our lives, we have the clues that we need. And equally, the toughest times in our lives, most often and almost always become that which we need to be teaching. Because we've done it the hard way.
Sentence again, Michelle, can you say that last sentence again?
when people say that, my team feed me what to say. And when people say, "What did you say?" It's like, I have no idea.
Whatever will come. Yes.
So the toughest times in our lives,
yes,
are most often what we have overcome. Our adversities are what our soul lessons have been, and that is what in turn we are perfect at teaching others.
Okay. Wow.
Many things have happened for me, because nothing ever happens to us, it's all happening for us, have become my greatest blessings.
Yes.
Yes.
Michelle, that is such a clear picture that you have put together. You know, we follow our joy, right? We find the places that give us most joyful. That is one piece. But there's so much we don't see. We have our own blind spots. I think we have big blind spots to our own potential. And you said, you know, you listen to others, you know, take their input, involve them, and then finally the lessons, your toughest times, the lessons you really have learned, that you have really known. And I think these three parts really just give us such a wonderful way to get started on this journey. Thank you so much, Michelle.
It's my pleasure. As I said in my presentation, the universe doesn't speak English, it speaks frequencies. And the higher we vibrate, when we become a magnet for that frequency. So it's important when we're focusing on or not focusing on life, we just let life be, but we follow our joy, and we always try and recircuit anytime we slide, bring ourselves back up by focusing on our positive things. And just one last thing, 90% of the people that I speak with have no clue what they want in their lives. And the universe is our humble servant. And if we don't put our order in, it can't bring us what we deeply desire. And there is no limit to our ability to have everything. We're here, it's our birthright. So I would love to just suggest that people spend as much time visualizing, imagining, feeling into the future of their dreams as they do programming their new smartphones.
That is so beautiful, Michelle. Michelle, when you say that universe speaks in frequencies and and life will show us, do you mean synchronicities? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I do. So if the frequency of love and joy are the top of the tree, when we take ourselves into those feelings of love and joy, and for those that aren't feeling that, the easiest way for me to go is to think of the laugh of a child, the pureness of a joy that instantly elevates my frequency up to that vibration. When we're at that vibrational frequency, that's the time to put forward our manifestations, our desires, and our dreams.
I see.
Okay, because that's what we will receive in return. Often, most people wish and pray when they're at their lowest points, which is a low vibrational frequency, which means they're going to get more of that. So effectively, they getting more of what they don't want and less of what they do want, simply because they haven't made that vibrational shift.
That is an amazing insight.
You've got to shift first. I always say, throw the energy forward first and the rest will catch up with you. It's like a fireball.
And then you just meet it. That is so amazing, Michelle. Thank you for giving us such a clear path to our unique potential and how to awaken our energy within. Thank you, Michelle.
My pleasure, Mansi. Thank you for having me.
Can we play the musical interlude?
Yeah, sure, Mansi. Just give me a second.
Hello. We don't have speakers here. Should we close this track? And should I move to track 2?
One, can we just wait for a minute, Mansi?
Sure.
Yeah.
Chinmay,
Hello, Mansi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I think we can close this track, Mansi. We will move. You move on to track 2 now, and take over from
okay.
there. Yeah, you will understand everything.
Okay, Dr. Yugandhar.
Yeah, Chinmay will be helping you.